Cowgirl Gina. Cowgirl Gina. Now, I got some beef here, and I think they are shoulder blades. They're not neck bones, but they're beef. I think they short rib tips type beef shoulders, but I'm going to cook them. Because I like beef, and I love to eat beef. So you guys, if you know what meat I'm cooking, please send me a comment to let me know, because I don't know. I got it from a Mexican type market, which everything that was written in there, majority was in Spanish, and I don't speak Spanish. Forgive me, guys. I have a little fluent of Spanish speaking, but I'm not 100% fluent. Anyhow, no disrespect for the Spanish people. I would love to know your language. It just, unfortunately, when I was growing up, they didn't give that education to me to learn. They stopped the education when I got into 5th grade. Not the 5th grade, in kindergarten. They were teaching the students Spanish in America, and then they took it out when I became a kid at the age of 5 in kindergarten. My Spanish teacher was teaching us how to speak Spanish, and then sooner or later she got a letter telling her to stop. And we were doing so well. We were picking up on words and stuff that she taught us. But they stopped us from doing it. That's why American people are so not knowing how to speak other languages, because they took it away from us when we were little children, which we would have been really good at it if they continued, and we wouldn't have this issue about communications among other foreign countries with languages. So pay attention. I'll get off that subject. I kind of strayed a little bit. Forgive me. What I'm going ahead and to do today is we're going to barbecue this, but the beef is going to go inside the oven. It's going to be on 325, very low heat, and it will cook approximately for about maybe an hour and a half or two. I'm not 100% sure on the time limit on this, but I'm gonna go with 2 hours total. But 1.5, I'm seeking that it should be cooked and done. But before it get done, we got to do some things to it before it get done completely. But go ahead and pay attention to the seasons, and you may find that some of the seasons that I have are not accordingly to some seasons that you guys are familiar with. Like, for instance, I got meatloaf seasoning in a packet over there. You want to know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to mix it up in my seasonings, because a lot of this stuff that I get as seasonings, I'll go ahead and mix up and add to it, and it makes make my seasonings taste better. So sometimes. Again, I also use other seasons. Like, I got a little right behind that meat packet, packet there, the meatloaf packet. It has some fish seasoning salt, and I like the taste of that seasoning salt. It's got a great, good taste to it. Makes the food taste great. And then we have over here, we're gonna cook some macaroni and cheese. You see that white box in that corner there? That's the government cheese. We're gonna cook some of it. Remember I made that cheese rice? Plain macaroni and cheese is cooked similar to this way we do the government cheese or the cheese rice. Then we got the barbecue sauce, we got the mushrooms, and other seasonings. So just be patient, and let's go ahead and get this started. And mind you, when I come back to you, I've been cooked the beef in the oven for approximately about an hour, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do something with it. And you won't hear from me for about an hour. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Cowgirl Gina, Soul Food Recipes. We'll be back. Still prepping and cooking. Coming up. Hey, Cowgirl Gina. I was trying to show you some seasoning that I put in here. I use this stuff right here that I put inside that packet. Let me let you look at it again. It's the meatloaf. This meatloaf packet has seasoning, which is onion, spices are basil, mustard, paprika, thyme, the celery, salt, and black pepper. But what I added into that bowl there are, I'm going to have to repeat again because for some reason or another I got cut off. We got the fish seasoning. Don't pay any mind to this fish seasoning salt because it says for fish, it goes on everything. It got good taste. It really does. We got the cayenne pepper inside that thing there. Do you see that bowl? We have the garlic pepper we got in that bowl. And we got some more basil that was in that seasoning pack. But all that seasoning pack that you guys see are basically things that I use. So I said to myself, they're just using the same stuff. That's the black pepper, just regular standard black pepper. And we didn't need any salt because the seasoning itself has a lot of salt. So let me go ahead and put you guys on let me come back to you because I've got to put a little oil on my meat. That's the a little vegetable oil to put on the meat. Then I'll season it. And just give me a second. I'll be right back. Well, somewhere or another got blinked off again. I don't know why. But I'm trying to show you. But this is what we're doing. Got everything set up. Looking good. And this is going to go in it as well later with the onions and mushrooms. And we're going to put this sauce on it. So that's what we're going to use. It's called the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. And it's good. It's a very good barbecue sauce, I must say. So, and also, we're going to use some of this stuff, this soy sauce. I'm not going to use very much of this because it's salty. And what we're going to do later, we have macaroni and cheese. We're going to put that on a boil while it's cooking. And I'll show you how to do that as well. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. We're still cooking. Hey, Cowgirl Gina. Hey, Cowgirl Gina. Look at those beef ribs in there. We hadn't finished cooking them because we hadn't started. So we're going to put this in the oven. Yes, they're going in the oven right now. Forgive me, I'm not dressed occasionally because I normally dress nice. But this time, I just had to put this stuff out up in here. It's going in the oven. It will cook approximately, like I said, I'm going to let it cook for about an hour and we'll come back and look at it. So don't go anywhere. Hey, Cowgirl Gina, we're still doing what we're supposed to do, and that's cook. Enjoy what we're getting ready to do. Let's have some fun, guys. Don't be bored. Enjoy watching me because I'm a lot of fun. Stay tuned. Hey, Cowgirl Gina. I told you I'll be back within an hour. Remember what I was telling you about that meatloaf seasoning? Well, it has a unique flavor and it tastes pretty good. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add water to this because it needs to really cook. And we're going to put it in here for an hour. We're going to let this cook for a while. Yeah, friends. We're going to put this in the oven and let it cook for a while. And what I'm going to add to it, I'm going to put this stuff in it. Where is it? Yeah, this stuff here. We're gonna put about a half a cup in it. Yeah. And then I got some other stuff to put in it. I didn't want to put that in until later, but I'm gonna put a few of them in there right now. And that's these onions and stuff. Let that cook in there. When we come back to this, it's gonna be good and tender. Although we need a top to go on top of it or some foil paper. Guys, I apologize. I don't have any foil paper. My budget didn't allow it. I'm trying to get some foil paper, but golly, the foil paper is so high. You know. So what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna throw that in there. And we're gonna let it cook. And it's gonna tender for a while. We're gonna let it cook for about another hour and so. And by the time I get to it, it'll be tenderized good enough I can do the last phase. And that'll be the sauce. So right now, as we looking at it, take a good look. It's going back in the oven, and it's going on 325. I started to put it down a little bit lower because I wanted to cook for a couple of more hours. But I think since it's been an hour, it may be okay for one more hour. If not, we're going to have to cook these babies for a little bit longer because it's not in a crock pot. If I put it in a crock pot, oh my gosh, guys, it'll be done within about 40 minutes to an hour. But let me take that back. Crock pot take all day, but another type of pot, a pressure cooker. If I had a pressure cooker, my goodness, it'll be done within a half an hour to 40 minutes. But we're cooking it up in the oven, and I don't have the foil like I was telling you earlier. So let's go ahead and put this back in, and we'll come back to it a little bit later. Don't go anywhere. We're still cooking, and we still got a ways to go. So let's go ahead and I'll get back with you when I'm almost finished. Hey, Cowgirl Gina. Hey, Cowgirl Gina. Oh my God. You know I was telling you all that stuff. I wanted to make this out of a barbecue type dish. I can't do it. It took me hours to cook this doing meat. It seemed like it was so cheap. Found out later, after I got into cooking it, I found out it was still it's not nothing I did imagine. It softened up. It took like about 7 hours to cook slow. So I'm getting you guys to know that was a lesson learned for me. Those that knew about what it was, I know you made me chuckle. I don't blame you. So I'm letting you know that. My apologies. It was not barbecue this. This is the finishing touches. It has a lot of juice, but I took pour some of the juice out. It wasn't greasy. That's one thing I was telling you. And it has a very delicious flavor that I put together on it. Experiment, guys. Remember, experiment. I gave it a try, and it worked. But it worked another way, and it was a better way. Now I am cooking the noodles for the macaroni, and we'll get the cheese with that pretty soon. So bear with me. We're still cooking, and hey, you know, I'm not really dissatisfied with it. It turned out pretty damn good. So we're still cooking. Hey, Cowgirl Gina. For the next step is the macaroni and cheese. The elbow macaroni is the large elbow, and what you see here is about a cup full of milk, and we have about I can say about a half, not even a half a cup of scalloped green onions, and we have about a cup of milk, not a cup of milk, cup of cheese. So we gonna get this going, and I gotta heat the milk up. And remember how I showed you guys how to do the cheese rice? This is simple. What makes it so Those are the tricks. So when it comes down to different cultures on how we like to eat our macaroni in our culture. So, and a lot of them like it the way you guys eat it too. But I'm gonna let you know this is the soul food way. Don't go anywhere. Stay put. We can ready to do this macaroni and cheese. Okay, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Seems like I blinked off a little bit. Seems like I blinked off a little bit. I got some more cheese to put in it, but the cheese we'll put in this one. Okay, put the other cheese away. I put my block of cheese inside the freezer. So what I'm getting ready to do now, I'm gonna use some of my mozzarella cheese because I think I need a little bit more cheese in this, and that's sliced cheese. I'm using sliced cheese from mozzarella. We putting some mozzarella down. There's this cheese right here. I added to it. Yeah, the mozzarella. Yeah. I kind of like it. Oh my God, I can't believe the bloopers that are in this. I might put in my video as a blooper because I thought I had the other stuff and I didn't. I thought I had a real type meat. Found out it was stew. Well, guys, this is a stew type meat. Put your carrots and the potatoes. They'll be alright. But if you want to eat it like it is, that's fine too. I'm gonna eat it like it is. I'm so disappointed. I'm not gonna go through all that. I'm just gonna make my macaroni and cheese and be happy. Yeah. We'll put some cheese in this. I think I may need it to be a little bit thicker. Yeah. We need it a little bit more thicker. It's more watery. Let me add some more cheese. I'll be back with you guys. Yeah, guys. I had to add some more cheese. I didn't want to do all that mozzarella because mozzarella is a cheese that is kind of sticky. And it's, we don't want it to taste like, mozzarella macaroni. We want a cheddar macaroni. Although it's good to make mozzarella, but don't use too much with cheddar because it makes the macaroni hard. You don't want hard macaroni. Just use, if you're gonna use mozzarella in noodles, don't use that much. Just because we don't want a hard macaroni. And what I added, maybe 2 slices of those mozzarella slices you saw earlier. And I put in another cup of cheddar cheese from my government American cheese. And now it's getting ready to thicken up the way I like it. Hopefully it will be the way I like it. If we get a thickness on to it, maybe I add too much water. I don't know. Not water, milk. Because this is whole milk. So I used only 1 cup of whole milk. So I don't understand why, but, and I might have put my green onions in a little bit too early. I'm doing this. This is not an experiment. I know to make macaroni and cheese, but the other one was an experiment, and it was an agonizing experiment. I tell you guys, I couldn't believe how much that took me to prepare. And it's not a dish that you can turn around and say I can cook it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Oh no, not that meat. That meat there took hours. think if you put it in a crock pot, it would took all night. But I hey, Cowgirl Gina, I had to add some more cheese in this stuff. I don't know what's going on here. That's like, I put like 2 cups of cheese in this. So far, let me go ahead and adjust it for you guys to see what I'm doing. We kind of sticking this up for it to be right for the macaroni. We got the milk in there. And besides, I had to stop for a little bit. I had a phone call. My phone went on a blink. I'm going to get one of them fancy YouTube video cameras. My kid said, Mama, you know they got one of them that you can just pause and stuff, Mama. You know, you have to do all that you're doing. I said, well, I still need a studio. And my videos that I got out there, some of them are high on volume, and I'm trying to make adjustments, so you'll see a lot of new uploads that I'm doing. I'll try to do adjustments on them. And then you may find that those are not looking too well neither. So I'm going to have to find a new app. That is an editing app that have it so that I can turn down my volume. Because this one right here, this one I got here, the one that I'm using, it gives me, it doesn't do stuff like that for me. I put the noodles in first. So let's get ready to. Oh, you like noodles? I didn't know you like noodles, cowgirl. And one of my noodles flew over there by her. And she turned around and she, my baby over there, cowgirl Lisa, she decided she wanted a noodle. I guess she's hungry. It's her time to eat anyway. You see how this coming along, guys? Now that's that macaroni and cheese. I put some green onions in it. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more green onions, but I don't need all those green onions. But I'm just giving you guys an idea. Hold on for a second. Let me add me some onions. Well, I put some green onions in there. I decided to add some more green onions. Let me put some black pepper and salt in it. A little bit. Put me some garlic pepper with it. We don't eat like those other people. They want you to overcook your food and having it so that it's not delicious. We want it healthy. Yeah, that's the name of the game for me. Make it healthy. I would probably put some paprika in it for a little spice, for a little heat. Let me see. Can see the creaminess of it all on camera. That's what I'm trying to do. Show you guys the creaminess of it all. And we don't want to dry out our cheese. So remember that. We don't want to dry out the cheese. We just want it to be heated. That way you can enjoy it. and it'd be ready for you. Oh yeah, a little pinch of sugar. We need to balance it. See where my sugar is right quick. Need to balance it with just a little bit of sugar. Not much. Yeah, it's beginning to look great. Yeah. Yeah. It's good, looking great. And it's easy to make. Remember I showed you guys how to do this? So, keep doing it on the mixing for it to thicken up. For your noodles to get thick and sticky with the noodles and with the cheese on them, so they can get real good and sticky. Yeah, the cheese gotta be on there real good and sticky like. And I should have used my other spoon. I got this old baby spoon in my hand. Well, I had to go and show you guys what I had done. Now, that's looking good, and I think you guys will agree that looks delicious. And see how great that looks? Look at that. That's it, all of it. Look at it. See? Some people put sour cream in there. So, I don't think so. I'm making it soul food. And we don't use sour cream. Some of them do, but not me. Okay. We got that going. There it is. I'm going to turn off the heat because it's ready. And then I'm going to go back over here and show you the meat. Remember I was telling you we did 2 dishes. We did the macaroni and cheese. And now we're getting ready to go over here and show you the beef again. Yes, this is the beef again. It was stew meat. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell is this? And it's stew meat. Yeah, it was stew meat. Nancy, look at that. It was all stew. Look at that. I was saying, what the hell is this? And it was all stew meat. Yeah. And it looks great. I'm saying, you know, it's a stew meat that came out to be good looking. Not bad at all. But remember, with stew meat, you can turn around and cook it and serve it with carrots, potatoes. You want some string beans to put in it, and that's what you do with it. You know, make a little gravy to it. But I didn't put a gravy with it, so which I could have, but I didn't because I let it cook. It took forever. That was a terrible experiment. I didn't know what the meat was. I'm trying to figure out what it was. I thought it was ribs. I got the barbecue sauce. You guys saw how I displayed it. But it came out okay in the end. So thank you guys for watching. I've decided to go ahead and try to do a fast cook here. I didn't really got myself prepared to talk and do a taste test today. I'm a little bit under the weather. Forgive me. I just wanted to fix you guys something to eat. I got family members to come over here to eat. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, download, tell others, and don't make fun because remember the experiment, a lesson learned. But it was a very good experiment and it came out sensational. So For those that wants to know more about my cooking and if you got any tips toward helping me out, please do. With any recipes that you have that you want me to try out, I will love them and put it on my channel for everyone know that you had gave me the recipe and I decided to do the recipe to put on for you guys to enjoy what your family members have taught you. So until next time, my friend, AA Cowgirl Gina, soul food healthy recipes. So long.